nice.
Hey, you may be wondering, hey Tristan, why did we start in the middle of what seems like the middle of the video? Well, as it turns out, all the audio on my mic wasn't recording for the first part of this video, so you're going to be inside the second half of the review. Anyways, my points, as I say, inside if you're still standing, I was complaining about this inside the first part. Thank you for understanding, and bye. Sorry, I stopped recording for a second. Like, I don't get why you choose to play this over, like, Rec Room, or heck, even Fortnite. Fortnite's not even a VR game. It's just like Backrooms is done better inside those games, because this is just lifeless. Like, there's nothing going on except for not even buzzing. It's like if you were to take like the first millisecond of a chainsaw starting up, like I'm feeling some confusion getting into robotic focusing out with human. I want to be a machine and I to be shining clean. There's something wrong with me. I can change the CPU, cause I'm scared I'll be the same to you. There's something wrong with me. And now it's back to square one. There's nothing going on inside this game. Play like one more room that it has life in it. And that's about it. Because I've concluded this game is garbage. There's like 2 people here. I think everyone who would play this game is playing Rec Room. Everyone who was playing this game is just playing Rec Room. I pointed this out like the second that the trailer, because I remember I was on YouTube. I saw an ad for this. I was like, "Oh no, isn't that just Rec Room?" So I commented on the ad. Yes, that was back whenever you could like actually comment on ads sometimes. It was like one of those ads where you would like pull up where like you'd click on it and then it'd pull up a video. I'm not even joking. I commented, wait, isn't this just Rec Room? Like a year ago. And a year later, I'm sharing the same exact sentiment. This is just Rec Room. I mean, it's like Rec Room if it was just eerily.
Guys, help me, a ghost, Jesse.
It's just like Rec Room if you were to take away the actual fun of Rec Room, which is like having a whole heck of a lot of people to play with at all times, and also, you know, like, if you guys are following me and it's making it very difficult to say something inside of my video. But yeah, it's just like Rec Room if you were to take away the fun of Rec Room, which is just kind of like a cozy environment to play in, like having like the rec center and all that. That's actually a pretty cool place. I'd still visit the rec center from time to time whenever I want to like find people to play with. It's pretty good. Rec Room nails down the actual aspect of having a good like space, like a good VR space. This game does not nail it down at all. It feels like it was just trying to cash in on like the entire party platform, because like I think at this point we all knew that that Fortnite Creative 2.0 was gonna come out, and it was gonna Fortnite was gonna become like a little like kind of nice little space where you can make whatever game you want, kind of like Roblox. And also Rec Room, I would consider was getting a resurgence, as I noticed it like the year whenever I saw the trailer. I noticed that Rec Room was definitely getting bigger, like all of a sudden. Like, it still was big, it just got bigger in my opinion, because that's whenever I started playing, and like, it just felt like, you know, Rec Room was everywhere then. So I think the people over at Facebook who still owned Oculus at the time, were like, hey, we're gonna cash in on the fact that Rec Room's getting popular and Fortnite's about to do this big massive update where they give like a bunch of, where it's gonna become like a sandbox for people. Yeah, how about we do that, and then we brand it as the metaverse, and like half the people were like, what is a metaverse? And they're like, and Mark Zuckerberg was like, oh, that's a feature. And like, sure, Fortnite's talking about like the metaverse now, but like, they're not trying to push it on everybody. They're just saying like, oh, it's gonna be like, whenever the metaverse comes, it's gonna be one of the bigger platforms for the metaverse. But like, and they're like, wait, we can't just call this, we have to call this something. We can't just call it the metaverse, because it isn't really the metaverse. And they were like, I got it, let's call it Meta Horizons. And they're like, what? Who the fuck's gonna... Okay, Marky. Who's gonna be like, oh, I'm ready to play some Meta Horizon with the boys? Nobody's gonna say that. So they're like, let's rename the brand to Meta. And somebody else is like, that's like just calling it Oculus Horizons. That sounds stupid. And Mark just grabbed the person by the chest and just threw him out to like 50,000 feet. Windows. And I feel like that's how this game is conceived. It's like, it just feels like a fever dream. Like, for you to say, oh, Rec Room, but like, you had actual arms, and sometimes you have bodies, and also, you can, it's kind of like Fortnite, you have like the cartoony style. Like, it just feels like a massive run-on sentence. And why would you play this over something like Rec Room, which already has like a massive player base, an active player base, and has brand recognition, because everyone inside of who has an Oculus at some point has heard of Rec Room, or at some point will hear of Rec Room. So like, they could have just been like, hey, can we make your game the main game on for a platform? And I'm sure the Rec Room team would be like, oh yeah, sure. That sounds cool. But I mean, they just copied the entire thing of Rec Room. Like, oh, no legs, only hands, and like bodies that are kind of cartoony. It just feels like too try-hardy for me. Which is why I do not like Meta Horizons. It's called Meta Horizons Worlds. That's what I mean. They incorporated Meta Horizon into your core Oculus, so you know that Oculus that you've been playing with, you've gotten used to like not having a body in like a house and stuff. Yeah, let's just throw that all out the window and like, yeah, here, now you have like a house and now you can make your own avatar. It just feels like a run-on sentence. Like I said, it just feels like a fever dream. So that's why you should be playing Rec Room, not Meta Horizon. This is just a carbon copy of Meta Horizon, or Rec Room. I'm saying Meta Horizon so much, I'm starting to confuse you with Rec Room. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's not too long. I'm gonna record another video tomorrow.